What is up? What is up? What is up? Just turning on some lights here. Get everything started. What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Welcome back to Miami Football Talk, MFT, baby. I just wanted to come out with a video for you guys and tell you everything that's going on right now with the Dolphins. Everything seems to be going very, very well in practice. Tua's connecting with Waddle and Wilson very, very well. They're going sidelines, cut routes, everything going down the middle, you name it, they're connecting. Some of the standout wide receivers that are there's Foster. He's been showing out completely. Jakeem Grant has been showing out, and who's the other one? He went from the third team to the second team. Um, can't put my hand on it right now, but anyways, I just want to come out and give you guys a video, give you guys an update on what's going on with uh, practice. This first week of training camp and how everything's looking. Tua picking up his game. The improvement is there. See the improvement. He's taking more risks. He's throwing the field, and I've been getting a lot of comments with people saying that, oh, well, he's throwing some interceptions and this and that. Well, guys, let me tell you something. Now is the time to do it. If you don't do it now, you can't do it inside of a game. In a game, it's going to cost you. Do it now. It helps. It helps. It shows you what you can and what you cannot do. It shows you what you can and what you cannot do, and that's what you guys need to understand. Let me put my headphones in here, guys. I just had to come out for a video real quick because I haven't put a video out for you guys in a while, so had to put something out there for you guys. Don't over exaggerate. Take everything with a grain of salt. You know, they're going out, they're practicing hard. Wilson has been all over the field. Waddle has been all over the field, and Waddle is showing why he was a number one or a first round draft pick. Um, the guy is super fast. Um, I saw a video where he was running a wheel route. Where a wheel route, what it is actually he started in motion. In motion, it kind of gives you a jump too. So he started in motion, ball got hiked, or past your outside corner, and then you run right back up. So you kind of come like this, you're cutting across the field, and then you come right around the defender that's sitting right here. So you're starting off, you're coming this way. So this defender forgets about you because now this defender has to catch you up, and then he's coming back this, getting around the defender. And I'm sorry, not Waddle Wilson. And it was a nice, nice ball. Everybody called it a duck or whatever. I want you to show me how many QBs throw over 50 yards and the ball is just as beautiful as can be. Some QBs do it, not every time. Even Aaron Rodgers, he'll throw that ball 50, 60 yards and it'll wobble some. It's just what it is. You're not a perfect spiral means that the receiver has better chances of catching it because as spinning, it makes it easier for the receiver to put his hands around it. Now, when the ball is kind of a duck ball, or what you guys call duck ball, where the ball's kind of doing one of these in the air, it makes it harder to catch with your hands. But if you guys see play, he's catching the ball this way. He's not catching it with his hands like this. He's in route, running in stride. The ball's dropping down into him. So it doesn't matter if the ball can be this. if you wanted to. It doesn't matter because it's going to land in the pocket. Does that make sense? Um, but that's nor here. Doesn't matter. It's the first week of training camp. Everybody's doing their job. Everybody's looking well. The offensive line is looking well. So I wanted to come out with this video and give you guys a top 5 standouts of week 1. Okay. So of week 1, and this one's number 5. You want it, put them in whatever order you feel like it. Number 1, Christian Wilkins. He has been an absolute beast coming through that offensive line. Now, there's no pads. So as an offensive lineman, your job is when that defense comes forward is to put your hands up and grab him in the pads. They aim to grab right here in the pads so they can be able to maneuver you and move you wherever they need to for a run, for whatever the case may be, whatever the play is called for. That's what it's for. Okay. So without the defense having pads, it makes it hard for the offense. So in other words, you're just pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and that only goes so far. But one of the standouts is definitely Christian Wilkins. He has taken a huge step as far as your run defense and getting back there, getting in the backfield, not taking too long. He's definitely a player to look out for. Absolutely, 100%. Um, Travis Wingfield tweeted, Christian Wilkins walks a guy back 5 yards into the back, disengages, closes on Brissett, who throws it over his head. Wilkins turns around and retraces. He was the last guy off the field yesterday, first guy out here today, working his butt off. That is the type of guy that you want. Um, that is the type of guy that puts his all into whatever he's doing, and it shows in the middle of a game. Okay, how you practice? I coach football. Um, I coach little ones. Don't get me wrong, I coach little ones, but it's still an 11 on 11 um, motions. Your guard rolling across to help the run. I mean, it's the real deal. Just little ones. Um, let's see here. My number 4. That's number 5. Number 4. Sorry, guys, I'm looking through my notes here. Got a lot of notes. Bear with me. Albert Wu. He has been phenomenal. He's been all over the field. Now he's healthy. He's back to his old self again. He's running up and down the field, cross routes, long, deep balls, short balls, you name it. His balls, my ball, Jesus' ball. It doesn't matter whose ball, but he's catching it. I mean, the guy is phenomenal. He is absolutely awesome. I'm so glad that we have picked him up off of Kansas City and Kansas City let him go because it is just phenomenal what he is doing um, for the Miami Dolphins. Him, Wilson, and the Tool connection is awesome. It's phenomenal. And they're doing great together. He's got a few long cat. Tool's first long ball in camp was to Wilson in between 2 defenders, right where the ball needed to be, over 65 yards. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pass. I'm not going to all training camps to see everything or anything like that, but I am going this weekend, which would be the 6th and the 7th, or the 7th and the 8th. I'm not 100% sure. I have to look. But it's this Friday and Saturday. I cannot wait because Pats will be on, and then we see how our offensive line is doing. That's what worries me the most. I don't think Tua worries me too much. I think he has a grip on it. He knows what he's doing. You can see in some of the practices, he's calling audibles. He's checking down where he has to, and all that stuff. So, give the guy a chance. He's going to prove it to you. Uh, Number three, Robert Hunt. Last year he was phenomenal. He did great for us. He's a guard. I don't know if he's going to be playing right or left. I think he's going to be playing left guard. Let me just double check here. Um, yeah, I think he's going to be playing guard. But I can't complain about the guy. The guy did phenomenal for us as a rookie last year. This year, you can see it in training. He's there, what he's doing. He knows who he has to block. He knows what the center's calling. If the center says, "Hey, we're checking this or that or whatever," and he knows what he's got to do. He's a good blocker, and the Miami Dolphins, awesome, awesome, awesome to have him. I mean, he is phenomenal. I'm sorry if you guys hear the some kids stuff in the background. Um, my kids watching TV. So he's great for the run. I know in a couple plays he's opened up big holes for um, Miles Gaskin, where Miles Gaskin's gotten some good coming an elite player or an elite offensive guard, and I think it's phenomenal. So keep your eyes on these players. No, definitely the trenches is what is where it's at and what we need to be looking at the most. Number two, Andrew Van Ginkel, AVG, the white boy that should have been black. No, I'm just kidding. Much like Hunt, um, AVG is one of the best players on the field. I mean, he's phenomenal. The way he knows how to read the offense, the way he fills in gaps when need be. Um, this year, the Dolphins are going to have a phenomenal run stop defense. I mean, it's going to be great. Mark my words. I'm saying it. I'm putting the MFT stamp on it right now. You guys need to keep an open mind now. Um, but he's been extremely phenomenal. Let me read you guys here something that was said about him. Let me see here. Some fans see him as a Vince Beagle duplicate, just a high guy. AVG is much more than that. He is extremely gifted athletically and has clearly been working on his craft since entering the league. Much like Hunt, AVG was one of the best players at his position down the stretch last year. In the final 8 games of the season, his play was 17%, ranked ninth among all edge players. Ninth. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And his sack rate, 3.2%, was sixth. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Also, also when he received a high snap count, his numbers didn't fall off. The more involved in the defense he was, the better he played. Nail on the head. AVG is going to be great for us. He's doing great things. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this season to see these our Dolphins just doing a phenomenal job. Um, I'm gonna go on a limb here, and I'm gonna agree with what TD says. If people are playing zone on the Miami Dolphins, we're gonna have a field day. We're gonna have to play man. It's just what it is because if they play zone on us, I mean, with the amount of speed that we have, the gift of receivers that we have, we're just gonna annihilate them. Annihilate. We're gonna be going up and down the field, no problem. Down the middle, down the sideline, it doesn't matter. Which brings me to my next one, which is my number one, Tua Tagovailoa. His improvement has been astronomical compared to last year. Then again, last year you had the COVID and all that, and players weren't doing what they were supposed to, and all that good stuff. But he has been phenomenal. The way he has grown, the way he has shown us the amount of work that he's put in to be where he needs to be now. Um, where his ball placement is superb. Yes, he's had a couple. The defense have had a couple deflections and all that, but the way you see it, you have to take it with a grain of salt. All Tua sucks. No, that Tua sucks. Maybe our defense made a great play that time. Uh, as you can see with all the tweets that everybody's been putting out, Tua has been uh, um, pulling the thread. I mean, he's putting it in small holes where it's impossible. There was a play on Byron Jones where he placed that ball where only I think it was Wilson. I think it was Wilson. Yeah, those where only Wilson can grab it, and you seen Byron Jones jump for it. It's all over Twitter. You seen Byron Jones jump for it, and it was the ball just went kind of like right over his hand, just like that. I mean, phenomenal, phenomenal throw. Hey TD, what's up? Um, but again, as I'm not a two-in-ear, not yet. I can't say it I was. I can't say it I am, and I won't say it I'm not. Um, I'm just putting it out there that Tua has been doing his thing. Um, he's definitely been throwing the ball like he's supposed to. Definitely putting the ball where it needs to be. The fact that as a receiver is going down the middle and he's throwing it more to the ground to where it makes it harder for your DBs to be able to get it, block it, or smack it out of the way, or whatever you want to call it, um, is just awesome. Now, he has to take into consideration some of those balls were not thrown properly. If it's a wide open man, you don't want to do that. You don't want to have him slide in the ground just to be that ball and then be able to get up and run again. You want to get him in stride. You have to watch that. He has to keep his eye out for that. But this is just to a second year. As time goes on, he will progress. He will learn those things. He will learn how to read the defense a little better. So just take everything you're seeing on Twitter, that you're seeing, the videos, the updates. Take everything with a grain of salt. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it beat you. Take all what is good, put it in a pile, and believe in it. Take all what is bad and don't. You understand what I'm saying? If somebody says, "Oh, Tua sucks," don't believe that. They're just a hater. If somebody says, "Oh, Tua needs to improve," that's a different story. Yes, Tua needs to improve. Everybody needs to improve every year. If you have somebody that comes in to this league and is stagnant, he doesn't belong in this league. You need to improve year in, year out. Every year, you need to get better and better and better. That's just the way it is, especially when you're coming in at a young age, 20 years old, all the way to you're about 27, 28 years old. That's when you hit your peak and you start to decline, which is why Xavier wants all his money now because he's getting to that peak. Um, but I'm not going to talk about the X thing. Nothing has come out. Nothing new has been said. The only thing I'm going to say about X is I'm pretty sure the Dolphins and him are going to work something out. And if it doesn't, then so be it. We can't sit here and say, hey, we need X. If not, we suck. No, that's not the case. If X is not here, next man up, put your balls in your, excuse my French, and get to it. You need, the next man up needs to prove himself. We can't just be, Xavier. Players get traded every year. Players get traded and moved and signed and dropped out of every team every year. So you cannot say that oh, without an X we suck. No, that's not the case. If X is not here, Byron just needs to step it up. Um, and he's gonna have to be that solo man that covers whatever wide receiver, so that the safety can give help to whoever's on the opposite side of him. That's all it is. But those are my thoughts for today, guys. If you like what you hear, give me a like. Put it down in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Let me know what you guys want me to go over. I do everything with stats. I don't go off what people say. People have their own opinion, so I go off of what I see, and I don't go off what everybody says. Because I can say here, oh, Tua's going to be the best QB in the world, but you guys aren't going to believe me. But if I say, hey, um, I seen Tua throw a couple of dimes, but I seen Tua not throw a couple of dimes. It's just what it is. He's going to do great, but he needs to work on certain things. That's the type of content that I put out. I don't put out what you want to hear. I put out what I see. I put out what is real. I put out what people don't want to tell you. So if you like what you hear, if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm not here to be a millionaire. I'm not here to make money. I'm doing this to be the real, to give you the real deal, Holyfield, ref with a whistle. But again, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Hit the like button. Um, put it down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys want me to talk about. And until then, this is your boy Chachi with MFT, Miami Football Talk. Sayonara.